Hi Virgos, welcome or welcome back to Vovo Drag Tarot. I of course am Joni Vovo, a drag artist based in Sydney's inner west in Sydney, Australia, and I've had a marvelous evening. I went to, if you're a local, you might know it, went to the Bearded Tit to Queerberhood and saw Izzy Ashido perform, brilliant. Then went to Birdcage and saw Faux Fur perform, brilliant, loved it. And anyway, I'm back home now, just squeezing in a few tarot readings. So, if you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading's for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates. Also, I'm a Virgo, I say this every Virgo reading. I find it difficult to read for myself, but whenever I do a collective reading for the Virgos, it usually hits pretty hard. So we'll see what comes out this reading and what the message is for the end of November, start of December, wrapping up 2024. What a year. I don't know about you, but this year didn't really pan out how I thought. Without going into too much detail, I thought for me this was going to be the year of stability. It wasn't. So, I don't know. I'm hoping 2025 is where stability comes in, but it is what it is. Shall we jump in? I'll just give the cards one more shuffle. Also today I'm using a different deck. It's called the Wild Unknown. And the thing is, I have memorized all the tarot cards, but I'm a visual learner, so I've learnt them all by the pictures, not the name. So if I need to look up a card just to double check I've interpreted it correctly, please bear with me. All right, are you ready, my loves? So, starting with the Four of Pentacles, second time that's come out tonight. What did I say? Stability. I said it. I said it. My focus, our focus, your focus is on effing stability. Where is it? It's what I want. I've been working towards it. It hasn't happened. Sorry, I'm projecting myself into the reading. Let's take a step back. So what you're wanting right now is stability. You're just wanting everything to just be in place. Your finances, your housing, paying the bills, your relationships. You just want everything to just run smoothly. You want a baseline where you can do set and forget. And once you've got that in place, you can live your life and not overthink everything. Stability. Want it. Love it. Great. Let's keep going. All right. In the past position, we've got the Five of Cups. So, upside down. So, in your past, there have been things that have just turned out to be utterly disappointing. There's probably been jobs that you've done where you invested, you worked hard, and it didn't quite go where you wanted. Either you didn't get the promotion or it turned out to be a really shit work environment and you had to quit. Maybe you've had connections and relationships where you invested and it didn't go where you wanted. Just generally, in the past, things didn't turn out the way you wanted. Can relate. It's coming upside down, so it's saying that you're in your past and the energy is probably still lingering. You've been focusing on way too much the things that haven't worked out as opposed to the things that have worked out. And, I can say that for myself, there are areas of my life that have been successful, where there has been growth, where I've invested and it's gone somewhere. But the things that haven't worked out seem to quite overshadow the things that you can be grateful for. So, there's a bit of a call here to be grateful about the good things in life, the positive things, even though there's still been a lot of shit. So, yeah, no wonder you want stability. If lots of things haven't worked out, you're like, God, if I put my hand to something next, is it going to turn out? And you're possibly second guessing yourself. You're like, well, I did this in the past and it didn't work out. I did this in the past and it didn't work out. How do I have any certainty that if I follow this path or invest here, that it's going to go anywhere, or is it just going to be another spilt cup? Fair enough. Can relate. I'm writing too much of myself into this reading, but that's what it is. Okay. In the future position, we've got The Six of Wands. Success! Finally! Recognition for your hard work, where you put in the effort and there was reward for it, where people can see what you put in, see what you invested, acknowledge it, be appreciative of it, and it's recognized. That sounds great. I welcome this and would love this. So that's a pretty significant starting point. So we've had disappointment. We've probably clinged too tightly to it. We're now in a place where you're like, I just need things to work out. I just need a break. And then hopefully in the future, this break is coming where things are just gonna align, things are just gonna be in place, and it's just gonna be great. Love it. I claim that. All right. The challenge or area of growth. Ace of Cups, upside down. Yeah, well, with that five of Cups energy, focusing on the things that haven't worked out, I guess this is the challenge. Like what I said, for new things to come in that might be fulfilling, that might be, emotionally fulfilling, bring joy, bring happiness. Being transfixed on the past and the things that haven't worked out is going to be a block to new things coming in. I guess just like what I was saying before, well, this didn't work out in the past. When I did that in the past, it didn't work out. So why is this thing in the future going to be any better or be any different? Why would this new thing work out? So the challenge here is to release that thinking, release that negative energy, be open to new possibilities and the potential that things will work out. Just because it didn't work out in the past doesn't mean it's going to fail in the future. That's a hard one to unlearn. Obviously, it's a very protective stance to take. Expecting the worst. Being prepared, being hesitant and being reluctant to invest and be open to new things because we're afraid of the fallout of what could happen. The challenge here is to be open to it and the potential that it'll actually go well. That's hard. Just gonna say. What's this one? The Fool upside down. This is similar to that Ace of Cups. It's coming upside down. So you're very risk adverse at the moment. And when you probably can't see what's ahead. You're like, well, I can see the past and I'm reluctant and hesitant to the future. I can't see the new opportunities coming in. So I'm just going to sit pretty. I'm not going to take any leap of faith right now. But I can also read this card another way. It's also saying when these new opportunities do come in, you've learnt the lessons of the past. So rather than just taking a blind leap of faith, and maybe you've done that in the past, maybe you've been so idealistic or heart-led that when you've had an inkling of a direction to go in, you've just leapt carefree into it all in and been like, this is my destiny, here we go. And maybe it didn't work out. So I can definitely get two meanings of this card. It's that you're both closed to taking a risk, but the challenge here is to be open, but do it with wisdom this time. Take those lessons from the past, and when you do to take that leap into a new opportunity or new direction, bring everything that you've learnt with you. Every hard-won lesson is there with you. And so it's not really a blind leap. You're still taking the risk that things will go well, but you can do it in a way where all of your wisdom will guide you through it. So of course there's the potential for it to work out better this time because you're not going into it blind. You're not going into it completely, I don't want to say naive, so I'm going to say innocent. You're not going into it innocent. You're going into it with wisdom, so it definitely has the potential to work out this time. All right, what you don't see about this situation? The Mother of Swords. Definitely that. So potentially in the past, you've very much been led by your passions and your feelings. If something's felt right, if you've been drawn to it, if you've been inspired by it, you've leapt in wholeheartedly with all your dreams and ambitions and hopes. Now you're going in with wisdom. You still have those hopes and dreams and ambitions, but you have so much knowledge, so much experience that, in a sense, you've got the marvelous strength of both. You have the open heart, the passion, the dream, and the desire, but you have so much wisdom and clarity and knowledge to navigate it well. It's this beautiful, beautiful balance of head and heart. Wield both. You have both. And by wielding both, it's going to navigate you to a much better outcome than when you've leapt into things in the past. So just side note, I saw the Wicked movie last week. And I have completely had Defying Gravity stuck in my head all week. In fact, I just did a reel on my Instagram about it. But, you know, in that she sings... I'm going to cry, but, you know, she sings about, you know, the things she wanted in the past. She doesn't want it. She can't want it anymore because she's learnt. Her eyes have been opened. She's learnt a lesson, received wisdom. And so what she wants has changed. What she sees as true has changed. But at the same time, and I'm going to cry, you know, she realizes that there's so many times where she's lost. In love, she's lost. But the only way to overcome it is to take a risk with the full confidence of defying gravity. Sorry, don't mean to get twee. Just listen to the song. Listen to the Wicked movie soundtrack. Look up Defying Gravity. Listen to the words. It's very poignant to me right now, so I'm guessing it's poignant to you. That so many lessons have been learnt from the past, but the determination to overcome it and strive for something bigger is still there and still possible. Anyway, that came to me. Let's keep going. 5 of Pentacles in the advice. So the 5 of Pentacles is a lack mindset. But when it comes into the advice position, it's not so much about looking at what you don't have, it's looking at what you do have. This is the harsh light of day. This is seeing things for what they are. This is seeing reality for what it is. Rather than going into it with rose-colored glasses, which in the past you may have done, if you saw everything through just what your heart told you and what you could imagine the potential of things, then you may be projecting like a rose-colored vision onto reality. Whereas the advice here is see things for what they are. You can still change reality, but don't misperceive it to be something more or less than what it is. Once you can see the nature of reality in front of you, that's the perfect position to see what affordances, what strengths you have. Look at, I mean, it's similar to the 5 of Cups. In the 5 of Cups, there's 3 spilt cups and 2 standing ones. You can see the disappointments of the past, but you can see the potential and the things you can be grateful for as well. 5 of Pentacles, you can see the closed doors and you can see the open ones. So you're not going to waste all of your time beating and bashing down those closed doors. You're going to see the open ones and like put your time and energy towards those. See what your strengths are. See what your affordances are. Look at the constraints, look at the weaknesses, see the strengths and see the affordances, see things for what they are. And also, once you see things for what they are, choose what you will, you can choose how you're going to direct your efforts to change things or work with what you have. You know, go with the flow in some senses. Rather than fighting against things, go with the rhythm of what it is. I hope that makes sense. All right, external factors. The Daughter of Cups, also known as the Page of Cups, upside down. So the Page of Cups, in a lot of senses, they don't know yet what their heart is telling them. They don't know what they're passionate about. They don't know. They're open. They're very open to the pages, or the daughters are often, they're the students of the deck. They're open to receiving, to learning, to growing. And the Page of Cups is open to experiencing the world, open to new experiences and finding their passion, finding their desire, finding what will bring them emotional fulfillment. So it's coming upside down and it's in the environment position. So you may feel at the moment that you've been in a place of protecting your heart and you're wanting to open it again. And as you open it, you might feel that there's just nothing resonating with you. That you look around and you're like, where is the way forward? Where is this new opportunity? What direction can I put my heart towards? And at the moment, you possibly can't see anything. And that's okay. I have a feeling that's just how it is for now. We'll see what other cards come out, but I feel like if we go back right to the start with the Ace of Cups upside down, this block was by holding on to the pain of the past and allowing it to color the future. There are blockages here, so you can't see the opportunities ahead of you. So part of the work here is letting go of the past and opening your heart up again. I think that's what this stagnation is, that your heart still has to heal and is in a process of opening. I mean, there's this beautiful rose here. I know the rose is wilting, but if you think of a flower, you know, if your heart is closed, if it's, you know, a flower that's drooping and all the petals are going in, to open it up again, it's hard. It's work to like expand yourself and be open again. I think it's time for you to be working on opening your heart so you can see and be open to what bright futures are ahead of you. Okay. Hopes and fears. The Three of Cups. Hopes and fears of being in wonderful mutual energy with other people. I mean, we've had a lot of cup energy here. We've had the Five of Cups, disappointment of the past. We've had the Ace of Cups, being open to new possibilities. We've had the Daughter of Cups, again, being open to possibilities. Now I've got the Three of Cups. And I think that these new pathways and opportunities and the things that are going to lead you to your heart's desires are going to come through other people. And, you know, a lot of these pains and disappointments of the past are going to be tied to people. So part of healing that and letting go of that is forgiving people and knowing that if you can open yourself up again to new experiences, that there's going to be people in your life existing new that are going to lead you towards not only your heart opening, but the things that are going to bring you that abundance and that deep fulfillment. And it's probably going to be healing as well. I feel like it's a twofold thing. It's like as you open up and as those connections or love offers come in, then it's going to be healing and help you to continue to open. So you probably only have to open a little bit. Open enough to receive. And as you receive, you'll be able to continue to open and continue to heal. That's really beautiful. I really like that. Okay, potential outcome. And I say potential because I don't believe tarot predicts the future. It just shows you what's currently going on and shows you the direction or potential direction that things are going. So please always make your own decisions. You always have the choice about what you do with your own life. And we have the 8 of Wands. I'm just going to double check this one. Like I said, I haven't memorized all these new pictures. 8 of Wands is, that's what I thought it was. So 8 of Wands is all about movement and change and communication, and it's coming upside down. So I think this just tells me that before you see great change, this process of reopening and healing has to happen first. I think it's going to be a gradual process. It's not going to happen. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen if you know the reference. Sorry, I'm a 90s kid. There's lots of 90s TV commercials in my brain. So yeah, more to say, unfold gently. Allow, speaking for myself and maybe for you, just the past has been hard, and it's really, for me, it's really caused my heart to sort of just close up and protect itself. But I think it's now time to let go of that and to open up again and allow it to be gradual. It's okay if it's slow. It's okay if it's gradual, because it's the healing and the opening is deep. I think the pain was deep. Again, I might just be talking for myself. Maybe I'm talking for you as well. The pain was deep, so the healing will be deep and the restoration will be deep. So allow it to happen in its own time. Okay? All right. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. The pain was deep. It had a deep hold. It wrapped its way all around your heart. It's time to let it go. And that's okay. Allow it to go. Father of Cups. Just, again, deep healing. Being very, very protective of your heart. Fight for your heart. It's yours. You have authority over it. Other things don't. Other things do not have authority over your heart. You do. Allow the healing to happen. You can do it. Forge it. It will happen. It's fully in your control to happen. One more card. 10 of Swords. Allow things to end. The end is close. The new beginning is close. It will happen. Might be slow, but it'll happen. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, Virgo, that was a bit intense. I hope you're okay. Please, if you care to share, leave a comment below. Hit like, hit subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that jazz. Otherwise, my loves. Oh, if you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. There's a link there. Otherwise, my loves, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.